Welcome to another week of On the Road into the Stars. I'm Colby with Kansas Tourism. There's something special about closing this season in a place that reminds you why you love traveling Kansas in the first place. For me, one of my favorite trips this past year was exploring Rice County. I started my adventure in Geneseo, a tiny community with a big personality. Known for its UFO lore, Geneseo leans into its quirky history with pride. Back in the early 1970s, a wave of strange sightings made national headlines, and today, the Geneseo City Museum and UFO Museum share that fascinating story. The museum is a quirky small-town treasure that celebrates both local history and cosmic curiosity. Housed in the former home of Dr. Jansen, the museum preserves his vast personal collection of photographs, slides, and artifacts, but perhaps most uniquely, his UFO memorabilia from the heyday of flying saucer culture in the 1950s and 60s. Over time, the town has embraced this cosmic identity, erecting statues of classic sci-fi figures and hosting an annual Kansas UFO Day festival. With its cheerful, spaceships welcome attitude, the museum has helped Geneseo stake its claim as the self-proclaimed UFO capital of Kansas, turning otherworldly lore into a point of community pride. From there, I headed to Lyons, the heart of Rice County, and kicked off my morning at Brew 56 Coffee and Tap House. Nothing beats a cozy latte to start a day of exploring. Lyons downtown is exactly the kind of place that invites you to slow down. There's beautiful storefronts, friendly people, and a stunning courthouse in the center of it all. I caught sight of a beautiful mural, part of the county-wide Epic Mural Initiative, a project that has transformed Rice County into an open-air art gallery. I also found one of my favorite surprises, one of the bronze rabbits of Rice County. There are 8 in total, 1 in each community, and each sculpture ties into a story from the adventures of rabbits in Rice County. It's part scavenger hunt, part storybook, and entirely magical. Even though the Coronado Quivira Museum was closed for renovations during my visit, I was lucky enough to peek inside. The museum tells the story of early explorers, including the Spanish explorer Coronado, and the indigenous cultures who lived along the Arkansas River Valley. Next up is a stop at the newly added world's largest salt shaker, a playful nod to the county's deep roots in salt mining. Rice County sits atop rich salt deposits, and for more than a century, mining has shaped the local economy. The oversized shaker and its bright new mural celebrate that heritage with a little humor. By lunchtime, I was more than ready for something delicious, and Heinz Barbecue inside the Lumberyard Brewery and Tap House did not disappoint. I had heard great things, but somehow it was even better than expected. Tender, smoky, perfectly seasoned, and easily some of the best barbecue I've ever had in Kansas. Before leaving town, I took a stroll through one of Lyons' local parks to walk off my lunch, and then made one last stop at the Bar K Bar Arena. Even though no events were happening that day, this venue has something going on almost every single weekend. And that wraps up part 1 of my Rice County adventures. Join me next week as I show you part 2. To start planning your getaway, head to travelks.com.